Hi, welcome back to Life Spirit and the Messy Middle. Now, I know I've done already a video today and I've posted it, but I really wanted to do a kind of complimentary video for today from today's video because I don't feel like I explained enough through tarot what I believe is going on. So I am going to do a bit more tarot today and to just, answer a few more questions for you, which I know some of you may have. So let's get on with it. Okay, now again, this is a complimentary video to the one I've put out today already. And it's more of a few more answers type of video, if you know what I'm saying. So let's go and shuffle the cards. Now, my video was in regards to world events, really, what's going on, what I believe is truly going on, why it's being rushed now, and the true origins of where I think these WARs are coming from, what they want to do with humanity. So let's go. So what should we know about the real reason behind these conflicts? Now, I've just had a card come out and it's the Page of Pentacles. What should we know about these conflicts? What is truly behind these conflicts? Where are the origins of why these conflicts are happening? I'll bring you down slightly. Let's pull everything out of the way. The Hermit. Okay. All right, so the first cards I've pulled out, if you can see, they are the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now bring you up again. Okay, just a little bit to the side here. Okay, now the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles represents our youth, our naivety. He's also one of the most endearing court cards in the tarot, because he's such a, how can I put this? He's very pleasant, and all he really, wants in life is to just be comfortable and happy, and he's so naive about whatever is happening around him, because he's got those things that are comfortable to him. And I really truly believe that what this card is trying to tell us is, in conjunction with a hermit who is basically, you know, a sign that things are being lit up. Truth will be coming out. That things are being illuminated. That we need to get out of our heads and our comfortability and become more aware, because things, it's like a light shining on things, and we need to pay close attention to it, and we need to in a way come out of our hibernation that we've been in for the last few decades, and understand the bigger picture of what is happening. And the Ace of Cups is a card of love, of unity, of getting together and helping one another, of community, of partnerships, and of a greater understanding, offerings as well as new beginnings in those areas. Okay. Now, what I'm getting from these cards that I pulled out is that I don't think that the youth we have today is as blind as we were. They know and they see because they're very intuitive. The youth today are not going to stand for what is happening. Now, don't forget that they're coming into a world where they have their speech suppressed. They have lost their ability to have a job that they love and they want, because it's been overtaken by robots and AI. They're not able to own their own home because things are so expensive. It's becoming ridiculous to even think about wanting to own your own home. And a lack of jobs, a lack of money, a lack of self-preservation, and wanting to become independent. That's become a pipe dream for the youth of today. They're told, like we were, that you need to work hard and to study and to do, make yourself get out there and do things. But for what purpose? Because as far as they're concerned and what we see, they're not even going to be able to own their own home when they're 60 or 70, let alone when they're 30. So, because it's impossible. Homes have, even rent, they can't even rent a home these days because rents have gone up so high. So even if they want to leave their family home and become independent, that's going to cost them triple, if not quadruple, of what it cost us when we were growing up and we moved out of our parents' home. It's an impossibility for them. They have to stay living with their families because, and don't get me wrong, there are people out there who, and some youth who are doing it, but don't forget that their families already probably have some money behind them and are helping them out. Those are the ones who are independent these days, who have families that can help them out. I know some people whose fathers actually bought them a house. So, because they've got the position to be able to do that. I can't buy my daughter a house. That's impossible. I'm a pensioner. So, do you know what I mean? Now, with the hermit, these all these lies that they're telling us to work hard and to do this and to study hard and to, you know, I mean, obviously I do believe that you need to study to understand certain things in this world. Okay, obviously education is extremely important. I wouldn't be able to be here talking to you if I didn't have a certain amount of education um, and knowledge, because knowledge is extremely important. But in saying that, okay, the knowledge that you have been given throughout decades is not exactly uh, true, is not exactly, it's the knowledge they want you to know, not what you should know as a divine being. Okay, it's what they want you to know because it's a form of control. Okay, everything you've been taught is a form of control. Pay your taxes, control. Work hard to get what you want, control, because that is, you know, a form of being able to be submissive. Everything you've been taught is a form of control. And that, with the hermit, is what's coming to light. We will know that everything we've been taught mostly is a lie. Okay, it is all coming to light. All that is happening at the moment is so that we can wake up and acknowledge that we have been suppressed. We have been too submissive, too compliant, because they throw, you know, all sorts of things at us, luxuries that we've got today. The internet is a luxury. Okay, computers, our phones, everything is a luxury, and they come up with these luxuries so that we can become compliant. Okay, we're too busy on our phones to look at what's coming. You know how many people have been basically run over on the street while they're crossing the road because they're so busy looking at their phones? They don't even look at what the cars that are coming in the street that they're crossing. So and I'm just using that as an example. Okay, they are, you know, things like Facebook, TikTok, all these platforms, they're great. And I'm not saying don't use them, and I'm not saying that they're all evil, but it is a form of distraction. Okay, this war that is happening at the moment is a distraction because a lot of powerful people are in certain files that they're trying to suppress. Hi, I'm so sorry. My microphone stopped working, so I had to kind of stop the other video and continue with another. Um, I'm ex- I am so sure that this was all because they don't want me to talk. So bear with me. Okay, now these are the cards that, of course, came out. Um, the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups. Now, I was going to start talking about the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups to me is representing partnership, community, love, acceptance, and being able to forgive ourselves for not knowing what we were being put through. Okay, this is not for us. Yes, we were suppressed. Yes, we were not given the right information. Yes, we have been taught for many, 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 many years, um, uh, and given wrong information. Okay, taught wrongly. Even our school systems are, in a way, um, told to give us the information they want you to believe in. Okay, um, but I see this card as a form of us not just forgiving ourselves, but forgiving those who are still in that, in that system of, this is what we need to do, this is what's going to has to happen for our freedom, because our freedom is a lie. Okay, our freedom is a lie. Yes, I can say that, I can go to the shops whenever I want to, I can wear whatever I want to, I can do all those things. But when it comes to being able to, for example, um, have our own homes, being able to pay for our homes and our cars and all that, we are being suppressed with the information they want to give you. For example, in order for you to own your own home, you need to pay millions of dollars now to get your own home. No, you don't. Why would you need to pay millions of dollars? Why do homes and cars and food and electricity and all those things? By the way, electricity, there is free energy out there. It's all around us. Unfortunately, we are not able to access it because we are being told that we have to pay for the energy that is all around us, that is actually free. Okay, is using other means, using means that destroy the earth and where we live. And you know why we're getting all these cyclones and hurricanes and flooding and all these what they call natural disasters? Because Mother Gaia, our earth goddess, is fighting back against these corruptions, these infiltrators who are destroying what she built to keep humanity in, to be able to uh, make us happy. We've got so much from this earth that we can get, and yet we're destroying it because these oligarchies want to keep us paying for oil. Really? When we don't need oil? Really? We've got other ways. Nikola Tesla came up with a brilliant way of providing us with energy. And do you know what they did? They stole his plans, they unalived him, and then they took everything they wanted. And now, guess who runs and has all the Tesla information, all the energy information? Yeah, yeah, the owner of the car marketing, the Tesla car. He's the one who has everything now because he paid millions to get it, okay, if not billions. But the CIA were the ones that uh, got that information in the first place. And the CIA is responsible, again, as well as the other Mossad, for many, many things that have gone on in this world. All you need to do is wake up and see what's going on. Okay, now I'm going to do another reading. And, I apologize for sounding, I'm not usually the type of person that, wants to bring gloom and doom. I'm not trying to do that. Please understand. But I do want people to understand what's going on. I want people to wake up. You don't have to take it from me. All you have to do is really do your own research, okay? Go down that rabbit hole a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. Go down a little bit of that rabbit hole. See where everything connects, okay? And then make up your own mind, because I can tell you now, whether you want to or not, believing what I am saying, within the next 10 years, you're going to watch everything that you know and that you've believed in crumble around you, because it's not sustainable. And we need humanity needs to evolve from these constant, WARs, constant corruptions, constant, you know, invading of our family structure, the SA of our children, the abuse of our systems, um, the constant financial corruption that we've been taught to believe is for our own good. Okay? Let's go. What else do we need to know? Spirit guides, what else do we need to know? What else should we know about what is happening and what is coming? The star, the card of hope, okay, of belief and dreams and what is possible. What else should we know, spirit guides? The 10 of Cups, the family, the happiness and joy, the unit that we trust in, okay? What else do we need to know? Just one more card, please. Ooh. And the 7 of Wands. Now, what I'm getting from these cards, and it's kind of like flashing in my face, is that do not lose hope, okay? Good things are going to come out of whatever is happening now. And it may not seem like it, because what we see right now is catastrophic, to put it mildly. And it won't get any better within, the next few months. This is something that's going to last at least another 2 years. Now, I'm not saying that this WAR that is happening at the moment is going to happen or going to be continuous for the next 2 years, but I have heard that it could very well be, okay? And that all depends. Sorry, I'm getting itchy ears, and when that happens, it's because someone is trying to talk to me. Just a second, I'm getting ringing. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I just had to listen in for a little bit there. I'm sorry. But yes, don't lose hope, because it's coming, okay? The happy families, this is what's coming, okay? We will have a happy ending. Things will get better. Things are going to be righted, and then we will be able to celebrate with our families and those we love, okay? And the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands basically means that in order for these things to happen, we also need to fight a little bit, okay? And it all depends on how you fight. In my way is, don't believe everything you hear. Don't trust everything that they're trying to throw down your throats. and trust in your inner self and the truth in your inner truth. Okay. Now, that's all really I wanted to say. Thank you so much for being here again. Mwah. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.